again, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I've got a few more, ice tipping tips and coming out to check the ice to see how thick it is, if it's strong enough to fish on, things like that, just to be safe about what I do. Let's see. Well, let's get rid of that. We don't need that. I've got my ice cleats with me. As you can see, I've got my ice spikes in case I do fall in, so it makes it a little easier to get out. There's all different types of ice spikes that you can use on your feet, carry around on your shoulders for safety. It's all up to you what you use. It doesn't matter. So yeah, let's check this ice out real quick. We're gonna walk out. I know this water is all water is shallow through here, but as you can see, just walking on the edge here, it's not very thick, so it's not something we're gonna go out on very far at all, because we don't want any damage, injuries, or anything like that. We did have a couple of warm days to where the ice kind of melted away a bit on some of the ponds, and right now what I'm hearing is cracking as I walk. Like I said, I'm not very deep, we're only a few inches in water depth, just to be safe, because I don't want to get way out there and end up falling through the ice. That is very unsafe conditions. I will say I've seen a lot of people do it as, say, ice spikes, chippers, or whatever. I don't suggest you try that, because you could get out into an area that looks real safe and you're putting a piece of steel metal down into the ice to see if it's thick enough or hard enough to walk on. Well, it may not be, and then you end up in the water because you spiked the ice and broke it with a steel rod. So that's something I would not suggest doing. But always have your cleats on, have some spikes with you. If you're walking on the ice and you can hear it cracking just from walking on it, it's probably not real safe. I mean, yeah, you're going to hear popping on the ice when it gets thicker. All that is what people call, the ice is growing. It's getting stronger. And those aspects, yes, it is safe as long as you know that the ice is thick enough. And my suggestion is always find a shallow spot, wear boots that are waterproof, water resistant, or whatever. That way you don't get your feet soaked, you don't end up with hypothermia. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Came back out to check and see how the ice was going, and it's still not ready to get out on. So we're not going to get out on the ice too far. We want to stay safe at all times. My suggestion, never use a steel rod to see where you're walking at, if it's thick enough. I mean, you're just asking to fall into the water at that point through the ice. So that is a suggestion I would not put out for anybody. I'm gonna pretty much call this a day. Yeah, it's just not safe enough to walk on, because I can hear the ice cracking as I walk. And like I said, I'm only a couple of inches deep. I'm not very, here, I'll show you again. I'm not very deep. And that's because I want to be safe. I don't want anybody to get hurt. If you have any doubts, don't go out on the ice. You want to be safe. I mean, if I would have been able to walk out further a little bit, didn't have the cracking under my feet, I would have took my auger out and drilled a hole and checked to see if it was thick enough, how thick the ice really is. But yeah, you just want to find a shallow spot you can walk on, wear your ice cleats, wear boots so your feet don't get wet, You don't damage your body in any type of way. So, you know, that's probably the best advice I could give you. Don't use a steel rod. Stay near shallow water, checking the ice out. And, you know, if it is cracking below your feet as you're walking, it's probably not safe. I walked around till I fell through. But like I said, I'm only a few inches deep. That way I'm not endangering myself or hurting myself. So, ice fishing will be coming soon. Cooler temperatures are coming in. And I look forward to getting some real good videos for you. So, yeah. Okay, so my conclusion to this video is always be safe. Make the right judgment about what ice you're getting onto. And, you know, just be safe all the way around. If by chance you still have open water and you're still able to fish, and you want some of the better baits that are out on the market today, go check out Monster Bass. There's a store. There's also subscription boxes that you can get each and every month. I'll put the link and everything down below. And with this link, you can also get your first subscription box for $10. So go check it out. Check the baits out. You know, it's totally your choice, but you know, I suggest you can. You know, it'd be a good idea. I like it. I enjoy it. I enjoy all the baits that I get from Monster Bass. So always remember, have fun, be safe, go fishing.